Hey guys, it's Abby. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. Hey, if you're new here, my name's Abby. I'm doing Vlogmas for 14 days. This is day 3 of 14. And we're mostly beauty over here, but we do sprinkle in the vlogs as my channel over the last year has evolved to being a mix of vlogs and makeup. But let's see, I guess we've just been makeup for today and yesterday, and we'll see if we're makeup tomorrow or not. But one of the favorite videos are videos that you guys love are makeup organizational videos. So here's what's happening. All right, I am in my beauty room. It's a small room off my kitchen. I think it's technically like a breakfast nook. It's a really small room. But I want to organize it over the span of Vlogmas, and it might go a little bit past Vlogmas as well. But we did a curated makeup video for fall. So all those products are sitting on my desk over here. So I want to move those into my collection, and I need to gather. I'm going to do some products to haul with you guys. That'll be one of my next videos. So I want to kind of put those in a bag so I can just grab the bag and haul it for you guys. We have some decluttered stuff, and it's just kind of wild over here. It's just wild. And I don't know that we will get to organizing that today, but I'll at least give you an overview. And I want to move my Alex 9 in here, but I think I need my husband's help with that. And he is at work right now. I have the day off. So he's at work right now. So that might be like a weekend chore, but I can at least start clearing the room. All right, so let me give you an overview and then we'll jump into the collection. And also I want to do makeup refresh, like declutter, not really a declutter, more of a refresh, because I don't go hard and like declutter 50% of my population, my makeup population, I guess. We don't do extreme, but we do like to make sure everything that I own is stuff that I enjoy using. So let me give you an overview and then we will just kind of dive into what we have going on. Alright, so we are kind of in the entryway of the room. So this is where the Alex will go. I'll move this shelf into my closet, which is where we'll just swap those out. Some of this stuff needs to be decluttered. It needs to go to just different place in the house. I've been gathering kind of storage containers, but that's obviously not a great place for them to live. So that will be something that will be organized. We won't focus on that today. But if you kind of come around here, this is makeup empties and skincare empties. Yesterday, I went through the makeup empties with you guys, so maybe I'll just kind of shout out those skincare items so that we can get rid of them. And then here is some curated makeup that we pulled for the fall makeup capsule. So we need to put that back in my collection. I switched out chairs. This chair used to be in here. Kind of alternate between that and this bigger chair, but that bigger one is just like too big in this space. So I like having this chair back in here. Dog bowls and stuff are over here, but this is my actual makeup collection. I've had it stored like this, guys. It's been a couple of years now. So when I moved the Alex in here, we're just going to play with changing up how things are organized. And I think I'll probably end up leaving some makeup on here, like the palettes. And just kind of switch out things. And just because we switch it a few times doesn't mean it has to stay that way. We can just have fun with how we organize our makeup. Because I find every time I reorganize my makeup differently, I get re-inspired or I discover something that I hadn't really been paying attention to for a while. And it's just fun. It's just a way to relax. It's not that serious. But this is all of my makeup collection, and it's a little wild with palettes and such, but I think that we will just kind of go through and combine things back together, and at least this video will be a start to further organizations and what. Alright, we're a little natural in this video today, but that's okay. That's okay. Yesterday's Vlogmas day 2, we went over makeup empties, and I showed you some from the, well, I showed you the whole bin from the whole year, and then I pulled out a couple things just to kind of recap in addition to things that we were adding to it. So go back to that video if you're curious about makeup empties. But I do have a couple of skincare things here, and I just want to be able to throw them away. Also body care and hair care. So we'll just do a traditional empties video right here. We have the Matrix Balayage Bloom Volume Conditioner. This I got from Ulta at a liter sale, and it legit lasted a year or so. So I did go ahead and repurchase it. I chose a different type, like I didn't do Volume Bloom again. I think I did more like a hydrating one. But either way, this stuff is so good, and it will last a long time, especially if you wait for a liter sale. A lot of bang for your buck, and I did pay for the pumps. They're like extra. I bought them when I bought this, and then I reused them when I replaced this. I am still using up the shampoo that's in this line. It has probably a month or so more use, but I did buy a backup for it as well. I went through this Tula Skincare Protect Plus Glow SPF 30. This came in a FabFitFun box a while back, and I used it up. It's nice. It's very glowy, similar to the Super Goop. And I did like it. Maybe not something I would repurchase, but it was nice to use up. I'm in this era of using up products, whether that's like makeup, body care, skincare, all of that. So I'm not getting FabFitFun right now because I am still working through all the products that I've gotten recently, or in the past I should say, because I haven't bought it recently. But it's nice to see myself using a product. I really like this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This is so freaking good. I think it rivals more expensive brands, so I would definitely repurchase this down the road. I did buy the CeraVe one that recently came out, and I like that one too. So drugstore is really getting on top of their skincare. Speaking of drugstore, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream Extra Dry Fragrance free. I love this. I already have another one. It's so good. I finished so many of these, but I just love them, and I continue to repurchase them. This is another FabFitFun product that I finally finished. Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. So good. I don't know that I use it consistently enough to say that I notice like outstanding results, but it is a nice option to have as hydration under your eyes. This is one that Lou sent me, and oh my god, I love it so much. The Pharmacy Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. This is so good. I have quite a few of moisturizers that I'm working through right now, and CeraVe is more of a go-to because it's affordable, but I could definitely see myself repurchasing this down the road. I like that it's thick, it's a little bit glowy, and this wood part is a magnet, so like it has a spatula that just sticks to it, and it's just so cute. I almost got some on Black Friday sales, but I'm like, I have too much. Like, if I bought it now, it would be like probably 4 months until I use it. So I might as well just wait until I actually need it. Really love it. This is my husband and I's favorite shaving product. It's the Tree Hut Moisturizing Shave Oil. This particular one is coconut lime, but we've tried many of them, and we just love it. It just stretches so far when you're shaving because the shave gel, like the regular stuff, like as soon as water hits it, you know, it's like gone down your drain. That one, not a problem. It just stretches, and you can go over your whatever you're shaving a few times, and it's not a problem, and just really love that stuff. Dossier, they sent me this. I picked out the Floral Violet perfume. This is supposed to be a similar product to Marc Jacobs Daisy, and this stuff's $50. I think Walmart carries it now. It's okay. It's just not long lasting. I've become I really get ready in the morning these days. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, I still have skincare on. And even if I'm like not doing anything with my hair, like I say all that, but I did not. Well, yeah, I have a cute ponytail. I have my skincare on. But for work, I should say. Then I'll have like earrings on. I will have like a spray. Like I've been doing perfume every day. I spray a perfume, so I'm a perfume girl now. And I had last year bought Ariana Grande's little one. I'm almost done with it. So I just repurchased one from Target. Or just purchased one, I should say, from Target. And I really want a Chanel one, but they like start at $95. So maybe one day I'll get them. But after using different ones, I now see this is not long lasting. I don't think the Ariana one is long lasting either. When I went to see my friend Julie, she had the Chanel one and I sprayed it on me and I swear I smelled it for 24 hours. And I'm like, yeah, okay. These are not competing with that. So maybe one day, once I use up these Ariana and this new one, maybe then I'll dive into Chanel. We'll see. I love CeraVe, but I didn't really understand this product. It's the Psoriasis Cleanser 2% salicylic acid. It's like water. It comes out like water. So I found it very hard because like I put it on my hand and it's like running out of my hand and I just couldn't figure out how to make it work. And what I ended up doing was pumping it and putting it in my shower. It's cleanser, but it doesn't specify face. I just ended up mixing it in with my body wash, and that's how I ended up using it. So I'm not going to repurchase this, but I have purchased like a moisturizer from this line. So we'll see if I have better luck with it. I do have psoriasis on my skin, but I don't know about that particular product. And then last but not least, this one's kind of icky because that shave gel leaked on it. But this is the Rescue Patch. These are kind of weird. They are patches that you put on your wrist, and you can either sleep in them. Well, they can be 1 up to 12 hours. I don't know. It was a little gimmicky. I guess I didn't read close enough attention because I purchased it online. I was looking for like an under eye mask, not like some wrist mask thing. So I don't know if that did anything, but that's all like the beauty and skincare products that I've gone through. It's quite a bit, I think. Quite a bit. But let's organize. All right, let's just add this back where it goes in my collection. Is anyone else being triggered by Cody on Sister Wives? I just need to know. He's overwhelming me. Season 17, a lot is happening. And I've been on Reddit to kind of help process it all because it is quite a bit. Alright, we're putting the highlighters away. This will probably be yet another year of not really getting rid of highlighters, but I am who I am. I am who I am. We have some blushes to go in here. Just kind of throw them in. No rhyme or reason. And we have a couple that the blushes will go in, but we'll just kind of fill these in. Alright, so that's it for this first part. And then we have palettes. Alright, so we'll put in the bigger palettes in this drawer. This bin, I mean, not a drawer. And the rest of these are just going to go wherever they fit. Again, no rhyme or reason, at least at this moment in time. Some face palettes we'll put down there. These in here. And then we have this e.l.f. pencil. So I think that's all that needs to be organized at this point. Trying trying to think what else we could do here. All right, I want to break up my palettes here because we have face. This is mostly, no, sorry, eyes, mostly face, eyes, and then just combos of stuff. So let's pull them down and at least get this whole shelf to be eyes only. And then we can add the face ones here and then we'll go from there. And then you have the ones that are both. So you're like, where do they go? There's a lot of eyeshadows in there, so we'll just pick eyes. This is face, eyes. So pretty. Love to see that. And then most of these are face. So we'll just start by sizes. That one. This is face. We have one over here that's face. This is the Babe in Paradise. It's crazy how much the makeup world has changed, and all of the brands that we kind of have known for so long are like going bankruptcy, like Morphe, and you know, I know businesses can kind of do that type of thing for their financial security, like it's in their favor, but I mean that is also a sign of like people just buy makeup differently now. It's just wild. Even like beauty creators are not like they used to be. I know myself personally, I purchase makeup way differently than I used to purchase makeup. And I think that's kind of true for everyone to some degree. So it's just kind of wild to watch all of that unfold and to some way have a role in it by having my channel for so long. Like I've evolved along with everyone. I don't know, it's just kind of wild. And I think a lot of us now have these larger collections and can kind of relate to me being like, yeah, I don't really like purchase like I used to, or it looks different than it used to, or I just kind of want to have less stuff. But I still enjoy makeup at the same time. Mission accomplished. All the eyes are here now. And I think I want to move this up because this is also eyes right here. Just kind of squeeze those in here. And then I have my melt stacks here, so all of these bins are off Amazon if you're curious. Okay, that looks good, and now I can kind of shift these over. And then the final thing I want to go through in this video is going to be my base products. So let me pull those down and we can go through those in terms of keeping or getting rid of, and also just kind of seeing where I am with those particular products. Okay, so this year's goal was to downsize my face products as far as liquid products go, and I've done a great job of that because I'm down to only 2 backup setting sprays in addition to the one that I pulled in my weekly makeup basket last week. So we have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh in the Urban Decay All Nighter Afterglow. This one's about halfway done and this one's almost completely full. But these are my last 2 setting sprays in my collection. So once I finish these, then I'll make a decision on what I repurchase down the road. But we'll definitely keep those. As far as foundations go, again, I obviously have the makeup collection, or the weekly makeup basket. So there's products in there. So I have one foundation in there, but then these are my last two in my collection. The CoverGirl Outlast 810 Classic Ivory, and then the L'Oreal True Match Nude. And this color is a little bit dark for me, but it is in 2 to 3 light pale. So again, I'm going to work through these before repurchasing any foundations down the road. So I will go ahead and keep those. I will go ahead and get rid of this primer. This is the One Heck of a Blot primer. This is, I know it's just going to be too dry for my skin, and it's still like a good product that I could pass along to someone. This is from Soap and Glory. So I am going to pass this along. And then this is my only primer in my back stock. But when you see my haul, you'll see there's a couple of products that I can use as primer that I recently purchased. We have two illuminating brightener products. We have the Milani Supercharged in 110 Pink Rose and the e.l.f. Brightening Concealer. So I'll go ahead and keep those. And then we have quite a few concealers that I'm going to hang on to for now. These are my liquid concealers, and some of them will probably get decluttered in the next year, like this Revolution Conceal and Define and this Tarte one are a little bit on the older side, but I'll hold on to those for a little bit longer. This Maybelline eraser is not very old, and then these two were passed along to me by Julie, the Josie Maran Vibrancy and the now discontinued but Maybelline Better Skin. So I won't need to buy concealer for a long time unless one of these four go off, because they are a little bit on the older side, but still usable, safe to use. So I'm not going to get rid of any of those concealers at this point in time. And then I have a loose powder concealer from Bare Minerals. This one is in Well Rested. So I feel good about all of those products, and I feel good about the progress that I have made in these categories. So I will put all these back. And then I have some products here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Maybelline Cheek Heat Sheer Gel Cream Blush. This one is in 15 Neutral Burn. It hasn't even been opened. I just don't like cream products. I know I won't use it. I know I'll use it once, open it, and then get rid of it. So we'll just pass it along while it's not even open. And then I want to get rid of... This doesn't even look like my color Gold Star. This is e.l.f., like a brightener. And yeah, I know that's not my color, so I'll pass that along. But I do want to keep these. This is the Soft Focus Glow Drops by Radical. They're Illuminating Glow Primer. It's a primer! Oh my gosh, I kept thinking this was like an illuminator, like highlighter. So we'll add that. So I do have a backup primer. Okay, good. And then I have Blush Drops by Radical. This is a liquid blush. I don't even know if like this color is going to be good for me. Yeah, I'm going to pass that along, but I will keep that other one and maybe I'll start using that one next, or at least experiment with it next. Oh yeah, that's like, it's kind of like the Wet n Wild one that I'm using currently. Oh yeah, that's going to be so pretty. And look at that, the glowiness. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to keep that as a primer. So I feel really good about the products here in my face collection and how I've done over the years. So I love that. So we'll put that back. And then what I want to focus on in the next year are my powders. So I want to start off by seeing where we are with powders and if there's anything that I can pass along. So these are my pressed powders. I have Charlotte Tilbury. This is One Fair. I really enjoy this, so we'll definitely be keeping it. The L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear in 120 Vanilla. I will definitely be keeping this one. We have the CoverGirl Outlast full coverage. This one is in Classic Ivory, which is typically my color from them, so we'll keep that. I really enjoy the Maybelline Super Stay. This one is in Classic Ivory. This is really nice as well. So we'll keep that. The e.l.f. one is okay. The Camo Light 2010 Neutral. I think the color is more so off, but I do enjoy using it. So keep that. Love the Huda Beauty Glowish powder. More of like a finishing powder. She's so good. She's so good. I actually don't know that I've really used this one, Ofra Banana Powder. So this will be one that I need to play with. Or actually, yeah, let me play with it before I decide if I'm getting rid of it or not. I do enjoy the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. This might be the next one that I need to work on panning. I've had it in my collection for some time. The number 7. This is the Triple Action Finishing Powder that Jessica Braun said it was a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. So I had purchased this one first, and I do like them both. Pretty Fresh by ColourPop. This color is just a little off, but I think I could use it for like under eyes or something like that, or like a finishing brightening powder. So we'll keep that. This is a Charlotte Tilbury face palette. That I keep in here, but I will move this back to face palettes. This is the Instantly Look of Love in a Palette Pretty Blushed Beauty. So I'm just going to add it over here to my face palettes now that I have more space for them. And then I have the Hourglass Ambient palette. This one's a couple years old that I will also move over to my face palettes now that I have more space for them. So we're going to keep all of these for now. Actually, let me pull this Ofra Banana Bright and put this in my weekly makeup basket and see if this is one that I want to keep or not. So we have a chopping block item, but otherwise I do want to keep all these powders. It's going to take me longer than a year to finish these up. This is like a couple years of work here, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, but this is definitely a part of my collection that I want to work through. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pressed powders that are in here. And then here are my loose powders. And I think, honestly, I'm going to keep these as well. I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. This one is just in light, which actually maybe I can put these all in this other container too. Okay. I have mixed feelings about the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect. This one's in 916 translucent. I don't love it, but I don't, oh my gosh, I don't dislike it either. So I do want to try to use that up. The number 7, this is the Perfect Light Loose Powder. I have finished one of these in the past and haven't really used this one in the last year or so. So we'll definitely keep that. We have the classic Laura Mercier Translucent. I'm going to keep that, of course. And then the 34 Invisible Finish Line by Marc Jacobs. I haven't used this in so long. I don't even know my thoughts on it, but we will definitely keep that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loose powders that we're going to keep. And again, this will be kind of my focus over the next year to not buy anymore and to just keep working through these or passing them along if I get to using them and decide that they're just not really my thing anymore. So we were able to break all of that down into one container, which feels pretty good. That leaves us with this container, and I don't know what I want to put in it. I wonder if any of these, maybe I could put some of these palettes in here, like the smaller ones. And then these palettes will be something that we go through later. Not today, not today. My heart can only get rid of so much at a time. Okay, so not very much will fit in here. eyeshadow. Hello, wrong spot. Go home, please. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we can move it down here. Throw this in. Cute, cute. Moved this here. So here are my face products, face palettes. So I'll just kind of turn it this way. So kind of lined up. Love that. Getting chaotic, Abby. Calm down, calm down. Okay, we got weird shapes, that's okay. And then we can move those back together. Alright, hopefully this has inspired you guys to play with your makeup. See if there's a few things hiding in your collection that you've neglected, that maybe you can pass along to a friend or start using. But we got rid of 4 products that were just camping in my collection rent-free, and then 1 chopping block item. So that's 5 items that we were able to pull out, and that feels good. Let me give you a little overview. Right, so this bottom shelf is what we just went through. So the primer, setting spray, concealers are all here. And then this part all the way over are my face palettes. And then over here are a mix of pressed powders and loose powders. And then I do have my Conspiracy palette there that maybe I'll move up a shelf. She's just so big. She takes up so much space. Okay, and then when we move up, so now this shelf is completely eyes, 100% eyes. No face products are mixed on there, and we had some of the eye products down below, but not anymore. And then we didn't really mess with the top, but that is blush, bronzer, blush, highlighter. So thank you all so much for being here. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in tomorrow's Vlogmas. Bye.